After holding the World Chess Championship title for a year, Ding Liren, in the eyes of many chess players and fans, is the longest reigning weak World Chess Champion. The position of the World Chess Champion is one a lot of people associate with ingenuity, wizardry, and wit. Many believe it can only be attained by exceptional people. But when Ding became the World Chess Champion, it almost felt like he reduced the value of that position. He became a proof that anyone could do it, which of course is a little concerning. After Ding became the world champion, he became a shadow of himself. There is hardly any chess GM he has not lost to, which is unlike world champions. During conversations on whether he would be able to defend his title, every top chess player wrote him off, confident he would be crushed by Gukesh with ease. Saying the odds were against him is an understatement, which makes it even more inconceivable to think about what would have happened if he had won the just concluded World Chess Championship title. Gukesh was caught cheating using a strange device to receive illicit assistance during the game. This bombshell will shake the chess world to its core. Vladimir Kramnik, as the controversy rages on, Ding will release another reaction video. This one will address Vladimir Kramnik's comments and Magnus Carlsen's subtle jabs during his take coverage of the World Chess Champion. At the end of the candidates tournament in July 5, 2022, Nepo won and was set to face Magnus Carlsen to challenge for his title. Ding, on the other hand, was expected to live a relatively normal life. Then suddenly, everything changed when Magnus announced he would not be defending his title. Ding was the person selected to replace him because he was the second best player. The match of the World Chess Championship title between Ding and Nepo was a contentious one. Both players pushed each other to the limit, but in the end, Ding was victorious, and the rest, as they say, is history. When a new World Chess Champion is crowned, their name becomes synonymous with excellence. The champion is celebrated globally, with fans and admirers from diverse backgrounds paying homage to their remarkable prowess. This was what we saw for Magnus, Vichy, down to the likes of Fischer and the rest. But this wasn't the case for Ding. It was the exact opposite. With all the disrespect Ding has faced since he became the world champion, he is probably the most abused and underrated world chess champion in history. Leading up to the just concluded World Chess Championship match, top players and pundits alike wrote him off, dismissing his chances. Ding winning is a scenario they did not contemplate. But because I am not as smart as them, ironically speaking, I'm going to do that in this video. This brings me to what I call Operation Code Red, the plan that no one wants to talk about. The plan for what would have happened if Ding had won Gukesh to become the world chess champion. Let's uncover how things would have played out if Ding had won. On the match that would decide who wins, Gukesh would have the white pieces in a completely winning position, but low on time. On the other hand, Ding, on the brink of defeat, would only watch in desperation, hoping to bleed more time off Gukesh's clock. Gukesh would try to pick his queen for a mate in 1, but his clock would hit 0 seconds. Pandemonium would erupt in the playing hall. Gukesh's eye would widen in disbelief and he would frantically claim, "I had enough time. The clock must have malfunctioned." The arbiter's attention would be swiftly drawn to the commotion, and after a brief consultation, the decision to further review the incident would be made. The chess world would be glued to their screens during the review process. Then something unimaginable would happen. A total blackout, severing our connection to the events online. When the review is over, we won't be able to know the result firsthand. FIDE president will be the first to receive the news. Next is Ding's manager, who would send a coded message, "The dragon has risen," to Ding's training team, informing them of Ding's victory. This message, wrapped in 4 words, would trigger a cascade of events that would change it all. On a secure line, Ding's manager would directly inform the Chinese General Administration of Sports the coded message, indicating Ding's victory as the world chess champion. The news would then be distributed to various key stakeholders. Ding's parents, via a secure phone line, will be informed, before it will now be disclosed to the general public when the blackout is restored. Once the sport administration is alerted, the Chinese Association will be notified, followed by the All China Sports Federation, the Chinese Olympic Committee, and the Ministry of Education, given the fact that chess is a significant element in Chinese schools. Following the secure notification and restoration of electricity, the news of Ding's victory will spread far and wide like autumn's leaf. Outside the tournament venue, a press conference area would be set up for media crews. The official announcement will be made on FIDE's website. Chess.com and FIDE's social media channels will be updated. The Chinese Chess Association's flag would be raised, and a ceremonial bell ringing will take place. Some hours after the victory, trading on the Shanghai Stock Exchange will be temporarily halted to mark the occasion. The Chinese State's General Administration of Sports and the Chinese Chess Association would hold a joint press conference to congratulate Ding, and later that evening, Ding would make his first public address as the world chess champion. Now, all of the above is assuming the world chess champion ends in a time scramble and there is a power blackout, limiting the spread of information. You will agree with me that it is unlikely that events would fold this way. So let's examine some alternative scenarios that are more realistic. Scenario 1. If Ding won the championship via a rook sacrifice, that would be perfect content for Gotham Chess. He would likely abandon his take commentary with Magnus to prepare content for his YouTube channel, dissecting how the World Chess Championship was won with a dramatic rook sacrifice. Levy will definitely lose his mind. I pray we don't have such ending. Scenario 2. If Ding won the tournament by a point with 2 rounds to go, capping off an incredible comeback, I am sure his victory speech would be an unforgettable one. In a shocking move, he would announce his retirement, passing the torch to a new generation of Chinese chess players and the Indian young stars. Obviously, the chess community will be stunned by this surprise announcement, but Ding's legacy would forever be cemented as he inspires a new wave of chess talents all over the world. Scenario 3. The most dramatic scenario of all. If Ding won the tournament through disqualification because Gukesh was caught cheating using a strange device to receive illicit assistance during the game, this bombshell will shake the chess world to its core. Vladimir Kramnik, a longtime advocate for fair play, would likely seize the opportunity to highlight his warning about cheating in chess. He might release a flurry of videos pointing out how his concerns have been ignored. All of Gukesh's previous games would go under strict scrutiny. Nepo would most likely drop a tweet emphasizing how he felt Gukesh cheated throughout the candidates, but he did not just want to speak. It wouldn't end there. Glances of insincerity would be sent towards other Indian young stars like Pragg, Arjun, and the likes. A few haters will call for the ban of Indian young stars. It would definitely be a whole lot if this scenario actually came to pass. Now, let's move to phase 2. D-Day plus 2. The day after Ding wins. Whichever scenario you choose for the D-Day, one constant thing is Ding Liren is the winner. So, on D-Day plus 2, Gukesh would almost lose his mind. His eyes will be dimmed with disappointment, his heart heavy with the weight of what could have been. The sting of coming up short would linger, a bittersweet reminder of the fleeting nature of chess greatness. As the news of the tragedy spreads to India, the Ashoka's lion at the Indians' gate would seem to bow their heads in reverence, their silence a testament to the nation's grief. Vishy would be the only consoling figure. He would put his arms around Gukesh, offering words of encouragement and consolation, reminding him of his incredible talent and potential, and that it is only a matter of time before the title comes back to India. Phase 3. D-Day plus 2. As India slips deeper into mourning mood due to Gukesh's loss, another turn of events would ensue. Following the first 24 hours of Ding's victory, the craziest thing would happen. Ding, wearing a pineapple shirt, would drop a reaction video to all the predictions that were made against him.
Yeah, I don't want to be boring, so let's say Ding is going to win convincingly.
In reaction to this video, his response would look like this. Looks like someone's prediction was blurry, just like their vision without those glasses. 4 eyes, but you can't still see the future. Guess you should still stick to reading books, not predicting chess championship.
I talked to a lot of grandmasters, and they all think that the match won't last 14 games. So we'll see. Huh? Is that obvious? Yeah. Who's gonna win? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. Well, the higher rated one.
His reaction against So would be, firstly, I've always wanted to ask Wesley why he was named So. Probably the only name his parents could spell. That aside, well, there's a clear reason why Wesley is the one giving the hot take, and I am the one being spoken about.
I think that if we are objective about the situation, a Ding win would be very bad for chess. With all the interest in India at the moment, I think that a Ding win would perhaps set chess back by 2 or 4 years.
As for Hikaru, this would be his reaction. Setting chess back 2 to 4 years? Well, if Hikaru will watch this, tell him why Ding Liren is over here pushing the boundaries of chess excellence. Maybe you should take a 2 to 4 year break from making predictions, cause you are setting prediction 2 to 4 years back.
My hottest take is that I don't treat it as a World Championship match. For me, World Championship match was always the match for the title of the best player in the world. I think the history of the World Championship matches that started, by the way, here in St. Louis, with Steinitz facing Zuckertor back in 1886, has ended with Magnus Carlsen.
As for Gary, you are like a chess piece that has been taken off the board. You are no longer relevant. Kasparov's definition of a real world championship is the one he wins, and if he doesn't, it is not legitimate. Garry Kasparov, it is not the world champion that has changed. It is you. You are not just the best anymore. D-Day +3. The chess world will be set ablaze by this video. It would quickly be the most viewed video on YouTube. Pandemonium would erupt. Speculations would run rampant. Skeptics would emerge and would vehemently claim the video is AI generated. There is no way Ding would say that or do that. The chess world would become divided. As the controversy rages on, Ding will release another reaction video. This one would address Vladimir Kramnik's comments and Magnus Carlsen's subtle jabs during his take coverage of the world chess champion. In response to Kramnik's comments, he would say, Kramnik, it is easy to forget pressures of competition when you are not in the hot seat. Perhaps try to be more constructive in your criticism rather than resorting to personal jabs. Or as wrongly accusing people of cheating taking so much space in your head you can no longer think straight. And to Magnus Carlsen, I have one thing to say. The video would eventually end here, leaving everyone to wonder what he is meant to say to Magnus Carlsen. Okay, I'm actually tired. That's enough of my madness, to be honest. Although Ding winning the World Chess Championship title would have altered the flow of history and would be perfect for television for a lot of people, that definitely did not happen. Gukesh has won, becoming the youngest chess player to ever do it. Congratulations to Gukesh and his team for attaining such a feat at such a young age. Thank you very much for watching my video to this point. Please do ensure to like, share and subscribe for more chess content. Or before you go, I just want to bring it to your attention that I've been having an argument with a guy in my chess club that Bobby Fischer is not the greatest chess player ever. I feel like the reason Fischer is the greatest or is brought into the conversation of the greatest chess players in the world is because he's American and because Americans know how to write their stories well. And I actually made a video about it. But unfortunately for me, or fortunately for me, a lot of people I got a lot of good comments and bad comments as well. And I actually ranked Bobby Fischer. And I made a ranking about Bobby Fischer and why I think he's not the greatest chess player of all time. Please kindly watch this video to see for yourself. I don't know if I'm the person on the wrong side, but just watch this video for yourself to see if I'm actually wrong or you align with my view as well. That Bobby Fischer, although is a great player, although he has made his mark in chess, although he has added more chapters to the book of chess, He's definitely not the greatest chess player of all time. Watch this video on your screen to check that. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day.